696. Let's go, boys. Bye bye. Bam 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 bam. Okay. I'm ready. Are we done with this freaking tribe? Oh my god, this tribe. Come on. This freaking tribe, bro. How many times did we how many evenings? How many evenings? Anyway. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think I'm ready. You can hear me, yes. Everything is good. Hello, everyone. What the hell? Uh-oh. Something didn't work. Let me try again. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on in this life? Huh? What do you mean? It's the wrong screen. Better. Definitely better. I don't know, he changed to auto something and it just switched to the wrong screen anyway. But why the scene is smaller than... Oh my god, I mean, something happening. What is this? Huh? Do we have, do we have a problem? I don't know, now seems to be better, but really weird. I don't understand if this video... seems to be okay. Yeah, something changed. There was an update in some of the Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Hello. Okay, lower the music. Change the music. Lower the music. Change the music. Work on plane shift. Yeah, that's the sequence. That's the sequence, my boys. Hello. Hello, Ulla. Hello, Dotted Fish. Welcome to the stream. So, what we're doing... We are working with this... thing, right? The tribes thingy. I have a bit of a problem in the sense that so I decided to change the way we resurrect, right? Because as we were saying yesterday, right? Basically, this guy dies. He goes into his brain, realizes that he's dying. He goes to the tribe. The tribe gives back to this guy a resurrect command. The resurrect command is scheduled in the brain, but the brain is not active, so it's a freaking mess. What a mess. Right?
What a mess.
Exactly. Exactly. So build succeeded. Okay, so I changed it. So the idea is that when a creature part of a tribe dies, is flagged as dead, which is nice, which is okay, but is still part of the tribe. And when the tribe try to spawn a new one, right, it will check that there is already one dead and will try to reassociate the new creature. Sorry. The new creature, I was yawning. The new creature to the existing brain. Okay? Because in reality, what happens is that the brain doesn't die. The creature dies, but the brain is still there, right? So we just create a new pawn, and we reassociate the pawn with the brain, right? And it should work. Now, this thing does not seem to work fully, because when the creature is killed and is resurrected, it seems to go into an inactive state, right? And I don't understand exactly why, right? Because in theory, where the hell is that? No, it's not here. Is here. Yes, exactly. Is here. Right? So when we spawn a new member, right? We do this check. Check if that member can be revived. You take the classic kit 3 days after for the resurrect. Yes. And it must be Easter. Yeah. And check if that member can be revived. Now, I think that this thing works, but what doesn't work is that then our guy doesn't go in a live state, which is very strange. Is it because the brain is not set alive, or why? I mean, does the brain have the is alive or not? Yeah, actually it does. But isn't this just going into the... Yeah, exactly, just setting it into the actor, so it's doing exactly the same thing, right? Just setting it here, but it's the same as calling it here. So this makes no difference. I think this thing that I did is bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm gonna remove it. Because This is resurrecting, right? This is resurrecting. I think it was a good idea, but it didn't last. And anyway, at the moment, it's not interfering with anything, right? Because this is all commented out, so it's not interfering with anything. You know what? I'm just gonna remove it, so it's not interfering with my life anymore. So let's remove all of this. It was a test, but it didn't work, guys. This idea of is resurrecting is not a thing anymore. Okay. So what I want to understand is if I kill the guy and then he's respawned, will he be able to think or not? That's the question. That's the question we have, my boys. I had some sushi tonight, but in a new place. So I went to a restaurant that was on the road from the gym to my house. There is a place that I never tried, and I have to say it was not very good. I mean, it was okay, but it was not high quality. It was like medium quality, and I immediately realized that it was medium quality when they offer me the all you can eat, you know, the all you can eat menu. And I mean, if the fish is very high quality, they will never be able to give you an all you can eat menu, right? Impossible. But anyway, it was not bad, right? It was not bad, but I think the other place where I usually take the sushi is better. It's definitely better. Okay, so now we have, this is starting, right? Hopefully. So the point is, if we, now I change the tribe to have only one member, right? So to keep it very, very simple. So there is only one member. And while the member is alive, obviously, while the member is alive, right? In our advance, right? Yeah, we will hit our advance, right? So we will hit this. While the member is dead, it should happen shortly, but when the member is dead, we will not hit the advance anymore, hopefully, right? I think it's better if we test it only with one guy so that we see what is going on. Meanwhile, we can connect. Pam, 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 pam. It takes a bit to spawn the first guy because I added an additional wait time to avoid that he was spawning immediately, right? So Yeah, you see, here is spawning the new guy, right? And he's obviously searching for an existing brain, but there are none. There are none, right? So now, yes, you see that this guy now is in advance, is working as expected. So the guy is thinking, he's also moving, he's doing all we need, right? He's doing all we need. So this is when the creature is first spawned, right? Now, if I, yeah, he's walking in places where there are turrets, but if I take this guy, if I take this guy, and I check the current behavior. Yes, he has a do nothing behavior, so he's actually thinking properly. If I debug tribe target 10, I get my debug of my tribe. Let me see. Did I get my debug or not? Well, somehow. Why the wait? Let me do 30. That maybe is more informative. Ah, yes, I need to do a higher number to. Yes, you see. So there is our guy. 90,000 consumer character is alive. Yes. You know, he's in tribe 3, he's in wait mode, and he's a warrior, right? So that is him being alive and happy. And if I go in my advance, yeah, you see, he's immediately triggering. So he's actually thinking, right? This guy is thinking. Now we kill him. Not because we are mean, but for science, okay? We kill him. So now he's dead. Now, in theory, if I go to advance, this should not trigger. Yeah, you see that he's not triggering? He's not triggering, which is fantastic. Even if here I see that he's still saying found NPC idle, right? Which is very strange. And now he's trying to respawn it, right? He's trying to respawn it. So he's searching an existing brain. And he finds it because, and then he's trying to associate, right, to that brain, right? The master ID, blah, blah, blah. All of that. Did he spawn the guy? Did he actually spawn the guy or not? Yes, here. Yeah, I did before this. But now, right? So if I let it run, right? Now my client timed out, obviously, but if I let it run and I check the advance, it is working. Okay, so this guy is actually alive. So with one NPC works then. Let me see, huh? So the advance seems to be running, but the question is, why you always have to be night? But the question is, what is in his brain, right? What's in his brain? What's in his brain? At the moment, you see? At the moment, the current behavior is none. At the moment, his current behavior is none. So this guy is not thinking anything. And it is the problem that I'm having at the moment. Why? Why is not thinking anything? So is considered alive true, disabled false. He has a kind of a weird spawn position. Minus, yeah, this position is surely wrong. The problem is that the problem is that we didn't run the init again. The problem is that we didn't run the init. Well, yeah, because actually, you know, there is an init tribe member, which is initializing the new member, is setting the buffer to the wait duration, is setting the buffer to the tribe, is locating the object tribe, is doing a percept move. But yeah, my question is when do we associate this idle behavior, right, to the member? This is what I don't. This is what I'm missing, right? There is a moment for sure where the tribe associates the idle behavior to the NPC, but there is something that I don't know or I don't remember. NPC idle behavior, right? NPC idle behavior. 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 Idle behavior. Okay, idle behavior. Idle behavior. Find. He's doing it when he does attach member that I have removed because he's already attached. Let me see. Idle behavior, get NPC type, find. If not, not behavior list, we see what we have. Set tribe member. NPC set tribe. Yeah, but this stuff, you know, in theory is already. In theory is already done, right? Because it is done on the brain, it's not done, right? Yeah. So in the brain, we didn't destroy the brain. Actually, if the PID is already in the list of the members, it's not attaching it again. He's not attaching him again. Should we then do it this way? I don't know. I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing this idle behavior initialization, so that this guy does not go into idle for whatever reason. But here we don't do much. Because this guy starts without a behavior, so he has nothing in his brain. He's blank, completely blank. And I don't understand where in the code... Actually, this function is never used. Wow. I don't understand where in the code that happens, right? So where is the do nothing? Where is the do nothing initialized? There is something that I don't understand. There is something I don't understand, my boys. It's something I don't understand. Why is not going automatically to idle behavior? And why I don't find anywhere in the code where this idle behavior is actually assigned, right? So it is very strange that I don't find a place in the code where this is assigned. And you may say, well, is in the init member, but actually it's not, because in the initialized member is talking, is setting this buffer, is going home, is percepting move, and then nothing else, right? And this do nothing is a behavior, and there is no trigger for it, right? There is no trigger for it. And now this guy is still thinking nothing. Current behavior, none. I try to figure out why sometimes go dormant. Yeah, now now we have the resurrect. I changed the way they resurrect. And when the guy resurrects, right, he has zero behavior in his brain. He has no active behavior. Which is very strange though, because in theory, okay, let's try to understand what this guy is thinking, because this guy is thinking, is just thinking nothing, but he's thinking. In the sense that I will show you. So if I put a breakpoint here, right? You see, it immediately triggers. It immediately triggers. So this thing is running in his brain, right? Is running in his brain, and so it means that the brain advance is working, and it means that the behaviors advance. Now behavior should be full of stuff, right? He has 60 behaviors, but the active one is null, okay? But he has 60 behaviors, so it means that when we do advance, right, and we search for one to execute, right? So we arrive here, we arrive in update needs, right? Update needs. The problem is that you see there is no active, so active is off. Active is off, so there is no active. So he's executing something else. He's executing force run script after updating the needs. So update needs is basically checking everything that the NPC may need and is organizing them in priorities, right? And you see, for example, that here is updating a need, right, which is locate point. Is updating a need that is locate point. And if behavior's current need is different and behavior new need, so it's always having the same need, right? I mean, we can force the update of the active behavior to be... Yeah, but I still don't understand why after doing this, right, he's not doing anything. So he's updating all the needs, right? He's updating all the needs. Is if there is an active one, is advancing the active. But who is setting the... My problem is who is setting the active, right? Who is setting the active behavior? So that's the question I have. Now, but unfortunately, active is a very bad word to search here. Yeah, it's everywhere in the code. But by the way, clear state. Clear state is resetting the need and clearing the active behavior. There is something that happens in clear state, and when we die, for sure we go clear state. For sure. But who is setting? Who is setting the active behavior? I don't see. If new behavior is different than active, new behavior is different. Active new behavior is here. Is here. So where are we here? We are inside the execute. Okay, which is the one that we were about to look at, right? Because it's this one, right? It's this one. It's this execute. It's exactly the one we were about to look. So I assume that he enters here. I assume that he enters here. I assume that he enters here. Now I guess we get a behavior, right? Which is this locate point, right? He has a locate point. But the question is why after the locate point, if behavior is different than active? Yeah, for sure it is. Is there an active? No. New behavior is different than the last active behavior? No. Active equal to new behavior. Yeah, you see that here is set actually. Is set, the active is set to locate point. So why then the next time that we run, active is empty again? Now it's not empty anymore. Wait a second. Did he wake up or? Nah, it's still standing still there. He still has current behavior none, right? So I don't understand. I don't understand how this thing. I mean, or there is a bug, or he's expecting some. They resurrect brain dead. Yeah, exactly. They resurrect like zombies, like like that, like whoa. But even less than that, because he's not even screaming. He's doing nothing. They resurrect more than that. So what I don't understand is that we set the new active behavior here, right? And this active variable is, yeah, is inside a behavior set, right? So exactly. And then he's setting the last active behavior as null, I assume, but it's fine. So why after this, right? Why after this do we set it again, or active start script? Run the script operation when a new operation become active. Start the script. Should we check this? Start the script. Current step. See, but all of this, you know, is so it's basically setting the current step to 0. Yeah, ready to run. So this thing will execute in theory, right? Result active advance. Result active advance. Behavior failed. Behavior will complete later. The result is none of that. The behavior is not completed. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with this, but why the hell? Why the hell when I ask him what is the active behavior, he's saying none instead of saying locate point, right? That is what I don't understand. Am I reading it wrong, or what? Am I reading wrong the info table, or what? So in the info table, if he's an NPC, this info should be split, by the way, by item and stuff, because it's very messy. This thing is super messy, super messy. You see, it has all these else NPC. This method is like 3,000 lines. But anyway, add brain information. No, but what is the current behavior? Come on. Exactly. There is a printout that says current behavior, right? Which is this dump whatever. I don't know if it's this one or if it's this one. Why we have two? I don't know. Why we have two methods? Info old. But anyway, he's using this. He's using get current behavior name, right? So this get current behavior is asking to the brain, what is the get current behavior? And this is asking to the behavior set. Yes, and this is a returning active, right? This is a returning active, which is exactly the one we are looking at. Which in this case, yes, you see, is locate point. So are we looking at the wrong brain or what? How it is possible that this is returning empty? I don't get it. Is the brain not associated properly to this guy? Because when I do /info, right? I do /info now. I see current behavior none. But then we also see locates. What is this locates? Current behavior none locates. Because there is no /n. It's just because it's missing a /n, and so it's on the same line. But yeah, current behavior is none. I mean, 100%. Current behavior is none. Current behavior is none. How it is possible? Bro, I think this guy has 2 brains or something. My God, how many freaking redirections we have there. So we go from the brain. So from this brain to the NPC type, because it is called brain, but in reality is NPC type. It is a problem that we always had. But anyway, this is the NPC type. Then it goes inside the NPC type, right? It goes inside the NPC type, and then it's going into the behavior set, and the behavior set is finally giving the active, right? Yeah, and I don't understand how the hell is possible that this guy is. I think we have 2 brains or something. I think we have 2 different brains, so there is something is not connected. I think there is something is not connected properly. I need to have, yes, a neurological operation. This is a neurologist. But I mean, it's passing from here 100%, right? But it's not. But this function is not returning what we expect, which is very strange. This function is not returning what we expect. You see, it's not even going into that. Brain behavior. This is the behaviors. Yeah, you see that active is null though. Let me understand if we are looking at the same thing, right? So these are the 2 numbers that we have, right? We have these are the 2 numbers that we are looking at, right? Let me copy it somewhere a second, right? So these are the numbers that. So these are the. It is the brain pointer, right? The brain pointer. Unfortunately, does it have a name? It should have a name actually. Yeah, the name is Tribe 3. The name is Tribe 3. Yes, the name is Tribe 3. I think it's correct. Yes, the name is Tribe 3. Yes. The name is Tribe 3 because it's the one that we substitute, right? Okay, and this guy is saying that he has no active, right? Inside behavior. If I open behaviors, right? The active is null, you see? Maybe I can screenshot that. The active is null, so actually it is consistent at least with the printout, right? So it's saying sorry. It's saying sorry, your active behavior is null, right? But if we go inside if we go inside NPC brain advance, right? Which is where we were seeing that thing happening, right? Here. And we were seeing this happening, and we were seeing that here is associating the active. Wait a second. After active advance, if the behavior is completed or the behavior is failed, is setting active as null again. This is very bad. This is very, very, very bad. But still, it seems there is no going through this. And it's not going through this. No, but we were going through this a second ago, right? What happened? It just slapped or what? I know, because I think we are in execute. Yeah, there is an active equal null pointer in case the behavior is completed. Or failed. That is a bit concerning, actually. That is a bit concerning because I failed to move. Are you thinking now? Ah, now his move failed. Ah, and move failed is then setting the active to null. But I think if he's in a tribe, I think that is very risky. He tried to move somewhere, I don't know where. But he definitely... Oops. Move failed. Yeah, he has a move failed. Now we are in a different, completely different phase. Is he? Well, easy, eh? Current behavior none. Yeah, so okay. I think this may be a problem though, because we said that the default idle behavior, I mean, if you are in a tribe, right, the default idle behavior is the idle behavior. And so what is happening here is, because this works also for other NPC, right? And basically the other NPC is waiting a stimulus from the outside, right? Is waiting a stimulus from the outside, like for example, the change of time, right? So day and night, or someone coming close to him or anything, and that will trigger a new behavior. But here, by setting it to null, then the tribe will not recognize him as active. So, or we change this freaking prerequisite of the do nothing. I mean, this prerequisite of the do nothing has been there since forever. It is set to have two brains and can use one. Yeah, exactly. If he has two brains, no, but it seems that the brain is the same one actually. Now that I see, right? I mean, if I check... hello, who joined? Hello, alligator. Oh, alligatore. Are you Italian? You maybe. Yeah, you see the brain is exactly the same. The brain is exactly the same. D0C0 B900, right? D0C0 B900. Yeah, it's exactly the same brain. So basically what happens is that it's going in inactive state. If you ask me, I never understood why we decided to have this idle behavior as a default, right? So I never understood why. But the guy that designed part of this really made it this way. And in fact, the tribe is a default idle behavior, right? Which is set into the tribe properties, which is this one. And then when we check if we have anyone available, and now is the problem we are having now, right? When we check if we have anyone available, we are checking if the current behavior equals to the idle behavior, right? And if it's true, then we ask this guy to do something. If he's empty, we don't. And in fact, can you see this? I'm saying, can we remove the do nothing behavior and just check for non-behavior? So behavior null, right? I don't know why we have this thing of having an idle behavior, right? But I remember it's even in our documentation that is saying that we require it, right? Yeah, see, it's in 3 pages actually. It's in 3 different pages. Idle behavior. Advance the sequence the art of the tribe system. The MPC client will advance the brain 4 times a second. Each loop, the sequence take care of a special case. A G0 NPC live in the tribe and assign tasks to idle members. No, okay, that's fine. Tribalsman idle. The tribal object check for a number of Y tribesman type X with the current behavior equal to the tribe idle behavior. So the do nothing behavior, right? The do nothing behavior. I mean, it's true that the do nothing behavior actually is allowing us to have the guy like stay. Because the do nothing behavior actually is doing something, right? The do nothing is having a wait, but then here is actually waiting 10 seconds and then is locating the tribe home, and basically is moving within the tribe home, right? Is moving within the tribe home. That is what it's doing. That is what it's doing. You know what? Just for a second, I'm going to change this line and see what happens. And I think we will check that. I think the check will be like this, right? Or the behavior is the idle behavior. Or the behavior is null. One of the two. So or the behavior is valid and it equals to the idle, or is null. And in this case, we consider the NPC available for work. I mean, I think if we can remove this freaking idle behavior, I would be very, very happy. Because I think it's just a waste of time. I mean, it's better if the NPC is doing nothing for real until there is a stimulus, right, from the outside, or until there is something happens. While now we are executing a wait that is scheduling a trigger. I mean, it's not very heavy because it's every 10 seconds, so. I didn't understand much that locates. That locates was a bit weird, actually. And this one is missing this. Why we are printing the name again? Locates for name. I don't know why we are printing the name again. These are the store position for that NPC. Hello, the core snake. Hey, welcome back. I'm a bit annoyed by this part because it's kind of messy and it's taking so much time, right? It's taking so much time. It's taking so much time for such a little progress, right? But unfortunately, it has to be done because if our NPC are not resurrecting properly, if they're not resurrecting properly, is a problem. Our tribe NPC. I want to see what happens with that change. Because it's something that I always wondered. The strange thing, though, is that in a normal state, ah no, yes, it's going to active null. I think also in a normal state is going to active null, actually. Where is our guy? There. I mean, he's trying to locate something. I don't know what the hell he's trying to locate. No, he has a wait now. Current behavior do nothing. I mean, he actually goes into the active... He actually goes into the active null pointer even before dying, right? You see? So this point is hit. This point is hit. But then... we reorganize our needs. We sort the behavior by schedule, right? And we get the do nothing, and we execute the do nothing, right? Right. While, okay, so in reality, his brain is running and is continuously doing the do nothing, right? So it's every 10 seconds, you see? It's every 10 seconds. But if I kill him, and that is what I don't understand. If I kill him, because he's going here, huh? He's going here. Every 10 seconds it's going here when he's completed the behavior. So this is normal, right? This is not something special. Yes, you see, arrived here now. So even before dying, he's doing that, which is good, right? Which is good. So now I kill him. Now I kill him. He gets removed from the world. And in 20 seconds, the tribe will try to reactivate him, right? Now, I didn't try to attack him. Maybe he's actually answering. I don't know. So he will reborn somewhere. I don't know where, but he will reborn within the boundaries of the tribe home. In 20 seconds. I think. Nah? What happened? Why didn't... Come on, why didn't restart now? It didn't. Fuck. So now is the tribe... Now is the tribe that is dormant. Now is the tribe that is not doing what he should do. I mean, the tick is here. Member number 0. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, so this one is wrong because this one we need to say member. We need to get a live count because this one, right? Let me try one thing. If I do this, what happens? Is he reborn? No. But why? Why you didn't get? Because we don't find the recipe. Wow, we don't find the recipe. In the whole tribe, we don't find the recipe we want to execute. Anyway, this is wrong. This is wrong. Because now that I did the change of the dead being still part of the members, because he's still part of the member, he's just disabled, right? So it's just without body. So now I think that this is not correct. We should do get active, get member, get member count. Get member count, no. Get member count, no. Because get member count is not correct. No, we had get alive members something. Come on. I used it before. Alive count. Okay, alive. I don't know why we don't have get, but anyway. Alive count, right? Alive count is... Yes, he's checking that he's alive. Okay, so I think if we change this to... If we change this to... alive count. Did he respond, by the way? No. I think he didn't respond because now it's the tribe that is dormant. Because I did some important changes, right? And yeah, I did some important changes. And so now we have to be sure that the tribe is okay with those changes. So at least now we will enter into this for sure. But then I don't know why, right? Why execute next recipe was finding 0 best recipe. So like if update recipe data was basically finding nothing. Highest level, no wait time. So it's like if there are only recipe with wait. Well, but that could be actually. I mean, it could be that in the tree we have only recipe. We don't want to select the top node of the structure. Ay. We don't want to select the top node of the structure. I mean, I want to select Evolve Tribe, right? Evolve Tribe is my... Jesus, this thing. Jesus! What if we leave our NPC just stupid and... What if we leave our NPC stupid and we just live happily with that? No? This thing is what was all this code, by the way? Investigate the next children, select the best recipe. Is this not a critical failure? Does this not... Why I removed all of this? Add all children to the queue. Why I removed all this code? Maybe it was already commented out, I don't know. I mean in Legacy, in the old game, maybe it was already commented out, I don't know. But seems a bit weird because we are actually searching for a best recipe and we don't find it, right? But it happens only after we kill the guy, because before everything is working, right? So before the guy is killed, our tribe works as expected. So now we are back to basic, yes, and the tribe is trying to spawn a member, and this works because we tested it a million times, right? So this is no problem. There is no problem. So our guy is spawned. Yeah, here it is. It's there, right? Our guy is spawned. Our guy moves. Everything is going as expected. Then I kill him. Then I kill him. And what I would expect is that since he's dead and we have 0 members and the highest... let me see where this is coming from. Yes, exactly. It's coming from here, right? So it's going through this correctly and he's spawning a new member, reusing the previous brain, right? Reusing the previous brain. And this is the new guy, right? This is the new guy. Now, this new guy has the current behavior to null. A bit like he was before, right? But... what? Uh-oh. He's trying to spawn another. Why is trying to spawn another? Huh? No. It's not possible. Ah, wait. This is a completely different part of the code. Yeah, because our behavior is null, right? No, okay, execute next recipe, I'm fine, but we should execute it only if the prerequisites are not met. Because now he's trying to execute... Why is doing this? I mean, I hope he's checking the prerequisites, right? I mean, he must check the prerequisites. The requirements are met. Okay. Why are you spawning a new one? I don't understand. Anyway, he's spawning a new one, boys. I don't know why. I don't know why. Now it is connected. But it will go on and on. I think it will continue to spawn new members. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now there are 2 guys. Now there are 2 guys, and here comes the next one. And here comes the next one. And now there are 3. I think it will never finish. By the way, this guy moves. The other 2 don't move. Why? This thing is weird, guys. There is something that I'm missing. Ah, that guy moves now. Let me see what the tribe thinks in terms of members, huh? The tribe has... Yeah, you see? The tribe has one, which is the one that has been killed without any behavior. And the two new ones that have been created new with a weight behavior, right? So the two new guys are working properly, while the guy that we killed is not, right? So we are back to the same problem. You said stupid, but me, if I see an NPC who don't come when she knows something won't change his brain, looks super clever to me. I mean, so now we have two normal people and one that is completely brain dead. And the one that is brain dead is the one that we killed. Now, one thing that is interesting is, though, if I attack him, right? If I attack him, I didn't test this yet, right? If I attack the guy that has no behavior, which is this guy, right? So if I go visible, let's say, well, this turret will... He tried to do something, though. But you see that he has something weird in his brain, right? Because he tried to move to like an impossible location or something. And he never returns. Which is the weird thing, right? Let me see what the tribe is saying now. The tribe is saying that he has a move failed. So actually he has a behavior. That guy now has a behavior, but he has a move failed behavior. So it's like if he's not sensing that he's inside the tribe for some reason. And where is he? I have no idea. He's back now. Is this guy? I don't know, we have 3. So he's one of them. Yeah, he's continuously teleporting. You see, he's continuously teleporting. So he was here and now he disappeared again. I think it would be very interesting to know what he's trying to do. I think he has this locate point, right? He has this locate point, and I don't understand why he has this locate point, actually. Let me think 1 second. The association to the tribe. So let's say that this guy is trying to execute locate tribe home. Okay. But for some reason it does not have the tribe set, right? Where is he getting the tribe association? Where is he getting the tribe association? PS character, get tribe. But get tribe in PS character is asking the brain, right? Is asking the brain. So 100% it is correct. 100% it is correct because the brain has not been changed, right? The brain has not been changed. So we have a stupid guy in the village and we don't know why. We have a stupid guy in the village and we don't know why. At the moment, this is weight. Yeah, this will be impossible to catch. This will be impossible to catch because there are the other two that are spamming, right? The other two are spamming valid commands. And so if I debug, right, I get I don't understand why it takes so much time also to him to reappear, right? So these two guys are the two correct, are the two working guys, right? But here it is. There it is. He has a move failed and he has a locate point. Waypoint Idla Tavern 2. Ah, this guy is thinking something weird. I think this guy is defaulting to something else. I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. But it may be the move failed, huh? It may be the move failed. What is his ID? His ID is 9,000, 90,000, no? Yeah, it's 90,000. Can I... no, because this command was not working, right? The kill NPC was not working. No. I'm a bit stuck on this thing, guys. I'm a bit stuck. I don't understand why it's happening and I cannot fix it. So it's very annoying, but it's what it is. I need to think laterally. I mean, we need to approach the problem differently because the way I'm approaching it now is not bringing any results. So we don't understand what happens after he dies. I mean, we don't understand what is the difference between this guy and the others, right? After he dies, we don't understand. We don't understand why this piece of code, right? Because at the end is this piece of code, right? We don't understand why this piece of code is different than the others. Should we check line by line? Yeah, maybe yes. Maybe we should check line by line. When he's respawning to see if there is any value that is null or any value that is kind of weird, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I can kill another one and I think it would be the same, right? If I kill this, I think we will go again in spawn member. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this thing, guys. I'm kind of stuck, unfortunately. So we should reach this breakpoint soon. I don't know when, but in like 20 seconds. And we can go line by line and see if there is anything that it looks wrong, right? Like a missing argument, a missing value, something null. I mean, assuming that the tribe actually does something. By the way, the tribe never rebuilt this building. There is a barricade here that the tribe never rebuilt. And it is another problem. Because when you start from scratch, it works. But when you destroy a building and the tribe is fully developed, it seems that it's not rebuilding it anymore. Yeah, but you see that now we have now we are in an even weirder situation, right? Where spawn member is not happening. I can kill them all. I can kill them all. But it's not. It's not triggering. Ah, it's triggering now. Okay, so let me see if there is anything weird, right? Master NPC ID 42 is correct. And it's the same when we do it the first time, right? NPC role warrior is correct. And it's the same as we do it the first time. Then we try to get the home location. And the home location is in this location, which I assume is correct. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's correct anyway. And because we are in Listariandel area, which is correct, right? And then we search for a navigable point. Oops, a navigable point. We find it, right? So now we enter here with master ID 42, right? Which is exactly what we do when we create from scratch, right? And we don't have any other weird parameter, right? So exactly. So this is just spawning a new NPC in those coordinates, right? So the guy is born. The guy is born anew, right? And if he cannot, it's giving you an error. And now this is the new code, the one that is probably messing up, right? That is the new code. So what I'm doing here, I'm saying, hey, do we have a dead member, right? Do we have a dead member that actually is using the same master ID, right? And what this function is doing, if you go in, is just searching for all the members and is checking if someone is not alive and as the master ID equal to this master ID, right? And definitely we find one, right? So we find one because we killed them all. So it's getting that brain, right? It's getting that brain. It's getting that brain. And it's getting that brain. And if the brain has already been found, right, we get the same ID, right? And this is what it may mess up things, but this is exactly correct. So this is 90,000, right? This is our first guy. So our 90,000 guy was dead and now is resurrected, right? And so we say, yes, we are reusing. Now, all this part we skip, right? So we don't generate a new ID. We don't create a new brain, right? Because we have it already. We don't override the try brain with the brain with the try brain because it's already overridden. I mean, it's an existing brain, right? So everything should be correct. We don't set the NPC type. We don't set the NPC type because we have it already, right? We can check. NPC type is this one. You see, no. NPC type is this one. It's called brain. Yes, it's this one. So we have it already, right? We have it already. So I don't have to set anything because it is all valid, right? It's all valid. It's the old brain. It's the same NPC. That just then let me see what else we do. We do this init based data. We do this init based data. Let me see one second what this is. Init based data is doing name equal to name, PID, type, and region. So name, name, PID, type, and region. Name, PID, name, but inside what? Inside brain or inside? Because PID is correct. Name, I don't know, name is a bit weird, but I think it's not the name that we are thinking to. Region name is empty. I don't know if this is messing up, right? And type. Type is the type get name. Which is tribe 3. Yeah, exactly. Tribe 3 is correct for sure. PID is correct. Region is correct, it is empty. The only one that I'm a bit concerned is the name, right? Because the name is actually pointing to this. So you see, this name seems to be in a real engine name. It's kind of strange though. This name, we can check with another guy if the name is like this, with a working one, right? But anyway, the name is just a string, so it should not really make any difference, I think. I mean, I assume that it does not, but... I mean, we could do, we could do here, right? We could do here. We could do this init base data anyway, if we want. Because NPC type we have, right? Which is tribe 3, yeah. I think that this one we are probably missing. I think this line may be missing actually. And here, what do? We add the NPC definition for the clone. Yes, but this one has been done already, so I'm not gonna add again my my NPCs, right? Which, by the way, here is showing as not as empty. I don't know why, but I don't think it's correct. Okay, and then after this, right, the only thing that we do, we assign this master PID, because then we use it later when this guy dies. We assign the controller, so this is all standard stuff. We set the brain, right? We set the brain to this, to our controller, and this is doing exactly what we do. We set the actor, so we set the actor in the brain and reverse, yes. Yes, I think this part cannot be wrong actually. And then we do this set alive, right? We do the set alive. And then if he's a new member of the tribe, we do the attach member, otherwise we don't. Now this is another part, right? It is completely skipped for our resurrected guy. But all this stuff is actually acting on the NPC brain, which is the one that we still have. So nothing of this has changed, I think. But you know what? I want to do 2 changes. Let me do 2 changes that I think anyway they are not detrimental, right? So I will do this. I will do this here. And I'm missing NPC type. I'm missing NPC type because we missed this. Right? Hey, we have to move all of this above. It's a bit annoying, but override the brain with the tribe brain. Find tribe brain. Okay, we can do this init based data. And then the other thing that I want to test is this, assuming that he has... Okay, let me try these two changes. I'm a bit out of ideas at the moment. I'm a bit out of ideas of why that NPC is not acting as we want. Unfortunately, I'm a bit out of ideas. So we are hitting a wall, my boys. We are hitting a wall. And it's kind of a hard wall, so... Now, we may still try to attack him and see what happens, right? We didn't try. But it was like teleporting in weird places, you know, so it was not acting normally, right? So it was like if a part of his brain was not functional. Like, for example, why he tried to teleport and not just stay within the tribe home, right? Maybe he's missing some of this initialization that I added now. I really hope. I really hope that this does something. I just want to be sure that this is actually not pushing the member again. Set tribes and member type. We will see. That is annoying because this thing is delaying us so much. I mean, we already spent... well, we made progress, right? We made progress the other days, so we actually improved it. And I would say that is... yeah, we made progress, but like a piece of yesterday and a piece of today, we didn't really move. We didn't really move, so we are kind of stuck, you know. What is this get name, by the way? I don't know. It's starting up. Okay, so the first thing we want to see is if I kill the NPC and then I check when he responds. Where is he? He's not spawned yet. Huh? I know he's hiding. He's hiding behind that. Okay, so if I kill him and then we wait the respawn, I want to see if the add tribe member is actually adding it to the tribe or not. So I want to see if this function here, this attach member, right, exactly here, if he's arriving there or not. Right, I want to see. Okay, he's not. Okay, good. That is very good. That is very good. That is very good. So he got recreated. And now... yeah, and now he has no behavior, right? Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. Why we are creating another one now? I think that this one is the change that I did to the... yeah, it's this change, right? is this change. When I said we need to have at least one, but I don't understand how the prerequisites. No, I don't understand why we're creating a new one now. Or I did too many changes at the same time and something is overlapping. But basically what is going on now is that the tribe thinks that it needs to regenerate another NPC, right? While he already responded. So I don't know why he has to do it again. But it's coming from a different part of the code, right? This execute is coming... Okay, it's coming from here. So it's checking that actually we don't have... I mean, we have an available guy. We have an available guy. And... And we go inside of this. And that is where I'm confused. Because we go inside of this. And in theory here we should get the next... So what is the current recipe that we are executing, right? What is the recipe that we are executing? Executing what? We are executing 104. Consumer ancestor spawn. But why if we don't need it, right? Why we are executing this if we don't need it? Because maybe is left in the memory of the tribe from the previous operation of respawning. Because it seems that, you know, it's trying to do this, but I don't understand why it's trying to do this. Why? I mean, it's execute. So it's like if the best recipe that he found, right, was that one. But it makes no sense. I mean, it makes no sense because I mean, it makes no sense because he was not doing it before. So basically now, after my changes, is executing this script 104, which is actually spawn member, multiple times. Even if in my evolved tribe, which is the father, I'm asking only for one warrior. I'm asking for one member, right? One member. I'm asking for one member, so there is no reason at all that the tribe is executing this. No reason. This should never be executed because it's triggered by a missing requirement. And we don't have any missing requirement here, so I don't understand why this get next recipe actually even came into being, right? I don't understand. Let me do this. Let him create a new thing, right? But after he create a new thing, yeah, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. But update recipe data. Update recipe data, right? Decrease value 275. So let me understand 1 second what the fuck is this thing is doing. Because no, I understand the wait time, but I understand the wait time. Yeah, but now the wait time is fine. I don't care about the wait times. I care about this one, right? Yes, exactly. I care about this one. So this one, why this one is getting as the best recipe? We don't want to select the top node of the structure. The top node of the structure is what? The top node of the structure is... The top node of the structure is consumer tribe. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that. That is correct. So we don't want this one because this one actually is the setup of the tribe that happens only at the beginning once, right? So that's correct. So that's correct. But we have to select this one, not this one. We have to select consumer evolved tribe, not ancestor spawn. And I don't understand why, if one is the father of the other, that is giving higher priority. So that is doing what? That is doing recurse 3, right? That is doing recurse 3. We can go in that. It's doing recurse 3. It's checking if the current node is a leaf, which is not. So it's basically navigating the tree down until he finds a leaf, right? Which may be a bit long to debug, unfortunately. But yeah, now we found a leaf of the tree, right? We found a leaf of the tree. And this leaf is what? And this leaf is our 104. Is our ancestor spawn, yeah. Does this get a critical failure? No. Does this node have less waiting time? The problem, bro, is that yes, it does. Or no. The waiting time is the same. But the priority of this node is 2, while the priority of this one is 0. Do we have a priority in this thing? No. Where is getting this priority from? Priority? The priority of this recipe is the level in the tree. Ah, okay. So basically the lowest level has priority compared to the fathers. Now, I understand this, but bro, if he's a spawn, right? I think that there is a bit of a mess in the... Yeah, because I mean, obviously, he's going to the leaf. He's saying, oh, the leaf is the best, right? The leaf is the best. And so now he's executing the leaf. But, yeah. So it's just saying, same waiting time, right? Same waiting time in the leaf. And now the best node is our... is our 104, but like this is too simple because why was not happening before? I mean before, right? Before we had our shit, right? Maybe because the city was not fully built. Maybe because the city was not fully built. Yeah, that's possible. So I think that now we have the city fully built. And so the tribe doesn't know what to do. And it just decided to execute, right, the script with the highest priority. Where the highest priority is basically the leaf. But... But I mean, this should be the difference, right? Persistent. Persistent means that this recipe never ends, right? So this recipe always wins, right? And I don't understand why. I mean, this, for what I know, this thing may be broken from the beginning, right? I don't think it's something that I introduced myself, because the way is calculating the best recipe. Well, actually, this part is removed. Let me check just one thing. Let me check if in the old code this part was also commented or not. Because here there is a weird. We have to search for recipe 3 node, right? Which is inside recipe 3 node CPP. We have to search for this function. It's possible that I changed it. It's very possible. It's completely different. It's completely different. Yes, it's completely different. It's completely... No, wait. There are two functions. Wait. Get next recipe tribe. Oh, it's not existing? Apart from the search of Visual Studio, this version of Visual Studio sometimes was not working. But yeah, it seems to me that this function has been completely modified. Because the previous yeah. It seems to me that this has been completely modified. But this logic is the same, right? This logic is, if you look here, the logic is the same. So it's basically checking the node with the last weight, and then if the weight is the same, is looking at the priority. Where the priority is the deepness in the tree. Is the deepness in the tree. So I don't know if this problem has always been there. But you know, also the fact that the tribe is not rebuilding the barricade because the city is fully completed is the same problem, right? So the tribe is not executing this. It's executing the child. The weird thing is that he's not executing the other child, because actually he has two children, right? So one is consume ancestor spawn, and the other is the building of the nest entrance, right? But this one is never executed. Well, I mean, we don't really know, but if we go in tribe asset and we check... yeah, but it will put it on top of the existing one, so it will check that it's already... yeah, it will see that it's already there. I don't know, guys. This problem is making me mad. No, it's not making me mad, but it's a hard problem that I don't understand what I don't understand how to continue on this, right? So the tribe builds properly I mean, I can try to delete everything and restart, but I'm pretty sure if I restart clean, right, it works. The problem... I mean, we can try to kill the guy. We can try to kill the guy before the completion of the... yeah, maybe let's do that. Okay, let me do this test, right? The test is that we will delete all the assets. Well, in theory, all these assets are already showing as to be constructed, right? So, but anyway, I think we can do this. We can delete everything. We can delete everything. We can delete everything from item instances. No, not from this table. From this table. Yeah. Okay, so now basically the tribe starts from zero. The tribe starts from zero. What we will do, we will kill the NPC while the tribe is still building the city. And I think I need at least 2 buildings though, right? Yeah, maybe let's put in like 2 buildings or something. Because at the moment he only has 1 building. Let's put in 3 or 4 buildings, so it will take a bit of time, right? We need that not to be instant, otherwise at the moment there was only 1 building. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3 buildings and our guy, right? 3 buildings and our guy. So, okay, do we want to run it in debug or outside? No, let's run it outside debug. Fuck debug. Because it's too slow anyway. Let's just ensure that we recompile. Yes. Okay, so we launch it. And while the tribe is building the city, we kill the guy. This will be the biggest artificial gain brain ever. I don't know. This thing is annoying me a bit. I mean, in theory, the system should be done, you know, to be simple and I mean to be flexible and easy to configure, right? But it's not working as expected for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe the changes I did in Unreal were not correct. It's possible, right? And I messed it up. I don't know. But it seems to me that when the tribe is reaching the end state, is not working anymore. And when the members are dying, they are not working anymore. But let's see. I think it is a good test. This one is a good test. So everything is clean, right? Tribe does not exist. And it will start to spawn stuff, right? Okay, the first guy is created. Maybe let's wait that 1 building is built and then we kill him. Even if he respawns in 30 seconds, the building is spawning in 10. Maybe I will kill him immediately. Let's kill him immediately and see what happens. So I kill him. Now, the tribe built 1 building anyway. Even without the guy, right? even without the guy. Okay. And now we rebuild the guy. Why is saying this? I failed to move. Shit, where do you want to go? You are in your tribe. Where do you want to go? Why you are failing to move? Moving where? Moving where, you stupid animal? Where do you want to move? Where do you want to move? Idla 20L. Why? Why? Why you are trying to locate? Why you are trying to locate a stupid place? Last perception, local move. Last perception, local. Well, I mean, last perception meaning. Can we be sure that we reset? Where is this last perception? Can we be sure that we reset when we kill him? Maybe we are not resetting something, right? Like this last perception. Like this last perception. Maybe we are not resetting the creature completely. Because he's trying to go places. Clear state. You know what? I think we can call clear state and fuck it. But the problem is that if we call clear state, right? I mean, in theory, clear state should be called, but we never hit this breakpoint. That is interesting. Why we never hit this breakpoint? Why our clear state is never clear? Why the clear state is never called? Why? 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 Resets all states of this brain, as it is called after respawn. This clear the active locate, which is set again in the next line with set brain. Assign a controller. Deep copy NPC type. Clear state. Add NPC definition for clone. There are two different clear state though. One is the brain clear state and the other is the behavior. Yeah, exactly. So this is cleaning the behavior. Ensure any existing script is entered correctly. Yeah, but the kill NPC should do it, right? When you kill the NPC, why we never hit the breakpoint though? That's very strange. That's very strange. It seems that the kill didn't trigger the clear state. Clear or need. Destroy NPC. No, it's not here. Why the kill does not clear? Huh? Why the kill does not clear state? Jesus, this function. What the fuck is it? Is load. And it is clone. NPC clear state. Okay, I think the difference, right? The difference is that when we kill a normal NPC, yeah, I think that's the difference. When we kill a normal NPC, we also destroy the brain. While now that I decided, oh, by the way, I can reuse the brain because it's an existing member of the tribe, I'm not calling clear state, right? And so I think our NPC remains in a half state. So it remains, he still has something in his brain that is broken. So I think what we should do, is that when we reuse the brain, which is basically here, right? We clear state. I don't know if we have to clear state on the brain or we have to clear state on the NPC. Let me see if one is calling the other. This one is calling brain clear state. Yeah, but it's this one that we want because this one is cleaning all the behavior. Yeah, this one is the master one. This one is the master one. So this one is removing all the perceptions, everything that NPC knew is destroying it. Now, one problem is that it is destroying really everything, right? So it's destroying behaviors, perceptions, hate list, active locate, stored locate. So all his memory is gone, right? Everything is gone from his brain, so he doesn't know anything anymore. Which may be good. The only thing that I fear is the active locate, because the active locate, I remember the active locate was a mess that I already encountered, and you see what he's saying. Resist all state. This clears the active locate, which is set again in the next line with set brain, right? So set brain and active locate. So this set brain is, I don't know if it's inside set controller. No. Where is setting the active locate? I see. So it's inside, is when we associate the brain to the actor, right? But then I think we do, no? No. Yes, we do it. We do it because it's here. Yeah, we only skip this, right? We only skip this. But this we do. So this will, okay, so this is good. Okay, good. Okay, this is good, guys. This is good. I believe that was the problem. So the problem was that our NPC was still having in his brain something broken from the past, like the active, like if he was doing something, he was in the middle of that, and he would fuck up because he was always active. He was always locate something, right? When he was stuck, he was always locate something. Now, I think this is not gonna solve the other problem, but hopefully it will solve the problem. Yeah, you see the tribe recreated everything, right? Hopefully, these are the 3 buildings that he created. Hopefully it will solve the problem of the tribe, of the NPC getting confused when he's killed, and he will not teleport anymore, right? So we want to see is that he's not teleporting. That is not teleporting, huh? Yeah, I think we didn't clear the brain, and now we are. Now we are. So he was confused. The guy was confused, very confused. This problem, guys, is tough. This problem is tough. I mean, on one side, I like the fact that our code is designed the way it is designed, so that we have all this scripting, you know, all this advanced stuff, because anyway, it's very flexible. But on the other side, I think it's very complex to debug. Very complex to debug. Every time you have to find the problem, you know, you have to spend like 4 hours just to understand where is it, right? Just to understand where the problem is. So we will do the same anyway. We will wait this guy to spawn, and then we will kill him pretty much immediately. You see that he's going somewhere, right? So we will kill him. And what I want to see is that now the tribe will create the building like it did before, hopefully. Hopefully that's the same. And now this guy respawns. When he respawns, I hope he doesn't say teleport, right? Let me see. Okay, seems to be normal. Ah, it's normal now. Wait a second. Is this guy normal now? Well, it still has local move though. I mean, it's saying going waiting, which is what the other guys say, so that makes me kind of happy, but current behavior, wait. Okay. It seems better. It seems definitely better. Okay, the tribe is building the pieces, right? The tribe is building the pieces. I think this guy, do we want to kill him again? I think we can try to kill him again. I think the clear state was the one missing, probably. But now, I think we have the same problem. But now that we are at the end of the city construction, because we just decided there were 3 buildings, right? I think that now we hit the second problem. The second problem is that when the tribe finishes his life cycle, he restarts from the highest. He restarts from the highest priority recipe. Nice. Yeah, it actually works now, guys. I think we saved this. We saved it at the last minute because I was about to declare. I was about to declare failure. Why is looking that way? Do we have again the rotate issue? What the fuck? I removed that. Okay, anyway. Maybe it's an old script. Maybe I copied back an old script. There was a rotate in there was a rotate in the fight behavior that I actually removed. Seems strange that it's back. I don't think I fault. Fine. No. NPC types. Fight. fight. Okay, there is this turn, but it's not this one. Chase. No, yeah, exactly. I think it was in chase, and I removed because he was chasing, and then he was rotating. Ah, no, it's this one. Rotate local dest animation walk. I think it's this one that I removed. Huh? Why is back though? Let me see 1 second in production. Yes, I removed it. Yeah, it's this one. It's exactly this line. Yeah, it's this line. I don't know. My PC is still there. Okay, fine. Probably I removed it only in production. Okay, that's nice. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. So okay, so. But you know what is weird? Is that now the tribe is not creating a new member, right? Which is strange, like... Like, probably the fact that the brain of this guy now is correct. The tribe is giving orders to him. And, and it's working. I mean, it seems that we solved it. With a clear state, it seems that we solved it, guys. It looks like with a clear state, we solved it. I'm trying to kill him again. Now, one of the the other problem that we have is that if I destroy this, and we are at the end, please. I don't know why I'm missing so much, but one day we will discover that as well. So... by the way, this guy... am I invisible now? No, I'm not, right? He created another one, right? He created another one. So it seems that when the tribe is at the maximum expansion, it doesn't know what to do anymore, and it's just creating more monsters. You see? And the weird thing, right? The weird thing is that it's not executing the main recipe. We would ask to build. Ah, now we did it though. Now we did it. So actually, it partially works. But the question is, when does it stop, though? I mean, is now creating members forever, or because now there are 3, right? But now seems to be working decently. That guy doesn't consider it. Why these guys steal? I don't know, they have like a vision. I'm dead. Okay, with this death, I think I'm gonna go, my guys. But I think we did good at the end, in the sense that the clear state really made a difference. So I think that the problems that are left, right? Let me just think about it 1 second. Where are we at this point? So I think we fixed this one. We fixed the if you kill an NPC is spawned again, resurrect assume brain tick is not, move this tribe may reuse the same grow, right? Right? So this one we fixed it. But I think we have still this problem. Well, this problem, I don't know. I didn't see. But I think we have another problem. There is a new problem. And the new problem is that when the tribe reaches the final stage of evolution, right? It considers the spawn, right, the highest priority recipe, just because it's a leaf, right? Because it's a leaf, and it spawns new members, right? Would be interesting to know how much that lasts. I mean, if this thing is gonna go on forever or not, right? Like if he can reach like 1000 NPC or... I mean, they really love me. I'm going invisible. GG. Like, it would be nice to leave it up the whole night, you know, and see if tomorrow morning we have like 100 or 1000 monsters. Or if it happens only when you kill one, right? That he gets into that last recipe. But it seems to work way better, guys. It seems to work way better now. Okay, so we have the problem of the end game, right? Of the end state. That we have somehow to fix. Oh wow, it's the first time I see... Holy shit, the new paint. The new paint is actually transparent color. Windows 11 instead of Windows 10. Wow, that's insane. I mean, it's not what I want in this case, but I think it's related to this thing. Yeah, I don't know how to remove it actually. I don't know if it's possible to say that you don't want opacity. Remove background. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. So now I cannot move anymore this there because it's going to overlap it. How stupid this is. Yeah, but if I do a cut and paste, I think it will. No, it doesn't. Huh? So what the fuck I have to do? I have to fill everything. I have to fill everything black or what? If I fill everything black, does it move now? Hey, it moves, but you see like the... Oh my god, okay. GG. They managed to destroy also paint. Okay, guys, I think that's all. I think we made some progress, which is nice. Tomorrow I will not be here because I'm tabletop Dungeons and Dragons as usual on Fridays. And I will see you Saturday. I don't know if we will work on this, but I mean, I want to release this tribe on the server. So yeah, in theory, you see that they are only 3 of them are here, right? It didn't go on. It didn't continue. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I mean, if you only stay as 3, right, it's fine. My problem is if they become like 1000. But... Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. It was a bit of a painful evening, but we solved it at the end. At least it looks like. The clear state fixed it, which is fantastic. So I will send you an invisible bye-bye. And I will see you Saturday around 4, 5, I don't know, Saturday is a bit 4 or 5 p.m. European time. If you want to download our game, remember it is available on Steam and it's also available on our website, right? If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that would be fantastic. Bye. What about the card game? The card game. Bye.